I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Yo, what's going on today, boys and girls? It is a beautiful day in London, Ontario. And today is a good day to head over to the storage unit. Been thinking about my Panthera. I got it off of buddy Rob Noel maybe a year ago, and I want to check it out. I have looked at it briefly, but I'm trying to decide what I want to do with it. I may just sell it as a project, because I'm pretty sure it's at least missing a CPU, a couple pop bumper boards, and maybe a couple wiring harnesses. But I do want to have a close look, see what it's all about. It's a game that I don't even know if I've ever played, so it would be kind of nice to set it up and see if I can get it working in the garage before I were to sell it. But I think I need a lot of stuff that I don't necessarily have, and I do got to go to the post office also and pick up a box from Mr. Wally16 on Pinside. He sent another goodie box to me, and he told me what's in it, but we'll have to go open it together. Maybe we'll do that in this video. Gonna head over to the storage unit and check out some Panthera 1980, I think, Gottleb System 80, which is probably my least favorite machine to work on out of all the manufacturers and different versions. I think Gottleb System 80 is the worst. Black hole memories are popping into my head right now. You know, I went down that black hole and almost never resurfaced. But yeah, Gottleb System 80, not my favorite. So I'll see you over at storage. We'll check out the action. Made it to storage, and Panthera, the goddess princess, was kidnapped and abandoned in the forest, and was raised by the jungle denizens, which I had to look up, which means basically jungle occupants. And you know, grew up in the jungle, apparently returned to her queenship eventually, and the world was well in Panthera land. That is pretty much what the flyer says on the first page, which I thought was pretty cute. Maybe I'll throw up a little snapshot of that, a little blurb. But that is the story of Panthera. She was a goddess, she was a princess, she was kidnapped and abandoned in the jungle. Can you believe that? And I believe she was raised by these, you know, jaguars. And is there any other animals around here? We'll have to bust out the back glass. I have that in the car. I was storing it in my bedroom to keep it safe. So, okay. Let's take a look at what we got here. I have noticed already, got some touch-ups on the playfield. The orange isn't quite color matched, but you know. Oh, look at this. We got some pretty significant wear in this area. So, and then a little bit of rust on the apron and the, oh yeah, look at that. Okay, I think maybe this machine could have been stored somewhere where it was getting dripped on, because it's kind of a weird spot to be rusty, just that one side. What about along here? It looks like all those drop targets are potentially original. They're color matching to the inserts. Same with these guys, except that one's been repaired. It's like a piece of metal was glued on it or something. And these guys look all color matching. So drop targets look original. Pop bumper caps are original. A little more tape here. Oh, there's a couple more jaguars. Lane guides and plastics look to be decent. It's a little more crushed in the corner here. And yeah. Okay, so all the plastics actually appear to be good. The apron, other than that big whammo in the corner, is not too bad, really. That is a pretty big whammo, though. Playfield, I would say, probably, is there anything else in the corners? No, looks pretty good. So, more touch-ups there. I would say this playfield is probably a 7 out of 10. So that's not horrible. What about the cabinet? Let's have a look here. Whoops. That art's pretty cool. I do like that. Doesn't look too bad. All in all. I'm having a hard time closing this latch at the moment, so can't close the door. But front of the cabinet, well, it's about par for the course. Hinge is a little bit rusty. And this side, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, so let's take a look at the head. This wasn't stored very well because it's a little bit dirty. I'm not sure. This is, like I said, I got this off Rob Noel. Seems like it was a barn find, potentially. So good news here is that we have all 5 displays, and they all have black in the corners, which means they're all potentially good. If they had white in the corners, that means they would be outgassed and they'd be toast. So before we get into the guts there, let's take a quick peek. Cosmetically, it's not that bad. This side is not bad. Laniel Automotive, how do you say that? I was going to say automotive, but automatic. Laniel Automatic distributor. I've seen lots of these stamps and emblems on many machines over the years. Big distributor in Montreal. Okay, so I'm going to probably need 2 hands to open this head up, and we'll check out the guts. One moment. All right, I'm in. I actually had a hard time opening up that door. I had to lay the head on its butt there so the door would actually open. I'm not sure what it was catching on, but it was catching on something. But, okay, let's see what we got. What is this? Okay, here's the speaker. So we got a connector for that. We've got a power supply. And look, the harness is here, so that's good. And missing the CPU, as I recalled. We've got the soundboard. We might be missing a connector to the soundboard, possibly. But here's more good news. This harness is actually intact, or here. It's not missing. These are not easy to find, although I think I might have a spare backup just in case. And the driver board here looks to be pretty good overall, except missing a screw there, so somebody's tried something. And get a little bit of rust there. Fair amount of rust. Okay, so these are the connectors for the displays, I believe. So, I think all I'm missing is the CPU and maybe a connector for the sound. So that's not that bad, actually. Okay, let's see what is going on here. What is your problem? Oh, I see. This lock latch is loose and floppy. Okay, let's see if I can, I don't know, figure something out with that, and then we'll look under the hood of the playfield. All right, I got the hood up here. Let's take a look inside. and see what we got. Ah, already I see a blown fuse. This guy here, F2 is playboard illumination. Okay, that's not a biggie. They look okay, the rest of them. What do we got here? Oh, that's to cover the fuses. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. This might be my first Gottleb System 80. Where does it say? Star Series. Somewhere it says Star Series. In the Internet Pinball database it did anyway. Okay, so here's some more evidence of rust and crust. So something was happening in this corner. It doesn't appear to be happening everywhere else, so maybe it was a leaky barn or something. Okay, so it does he look original, these guys? This bridge here is a little bit different than these two, but I don't know, that does look kind of original. This orange cap is definitely highly recommended to replace if you ever see an orange cap in these System 80 cabinets. Here's a little piece of trim from the back glass. A little bendy. And what about what's going on down here? All these diode boards throughout the machine. Actually looks okay. We've got our ground plane, main fuse, and our transformers, and our wires. So, oh, what do we got going here? This looks like a hack to a pop bumper board that may be missing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's a pop bumper board in the bottom, right at the bottom there, that is missing. So I'm not sure why those wires are tied together, but I do recall that from inspecting this briefly before when I first got it. I think that there may be another pop bumper board missing, but what else do we got on the underside here? Seeing if these solenoids are all free. I did check the flippers briefly. So I don't see anything too catastrophic. Where's that other pop bumper board? There's two pop bumpers. And this cool spinner, by the way. Jaguar spinner. Where is the other pop bumper board supposed to be? I do not see it. So it's missing. Okay, so I guess that's what I am up against here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do at this point. Do I want to bust out a CPU, but I don't have the correct ROMs for this game? I would have to order them. Or I may just put this up as a project and let someone else take this one on. I've got enough projects in the queue that I don't need to do every single one of them myself. And, you know, the luxury of that is I get to kind of pick and choose which projects I want to tackle. And although this is a game that would be fun to play because I've never played it, I may just pass this one on. They did make 5,220 of these, I checked. And I didn't realize they made that many. Oh, here, Star Series. That's where it says. Yeah, so that's basically the tour of the Panthera. Panthera? I think it's Panthera. Oh, wait, one more thing. I gotta go get the back glass. Alright, there's the back glass. Pretty cool back glass. I like it. Very, like, 80s comic book style. I'm not sure who did the art, but maybe it's on the glass somewhere. It does have some paint missing, but the main area is actually pretty darn good. It's just the bottom here has some issues. Do you see the artist? Oh, no. Gottleb, 1980. But I like the back glass. That art is awesome. Okay, so I think I'm going to go to the post office now and grab my box from Mr. Wally 16. Okay, I just got in from the post office and got my gift box. It's a lot larger than I expected. But Wally, I'm so sorry, man. On the other side, I can't show you because too many addresses and stuff, but Wally had to pay $74 US to ship this box to me. Like, holy crap. That is ridiculous. Who is this? UPS? USPS? That's crazy. I'm sorry, Wally, that it was so much money to ship this. If you were shipping this to the States, from the States, it would have been like probably 10 bucks. But yeah, I will check this out when I get home. But man, oh man, $74 US to ship this thing? That's robbery. Look at that. $74 US. Holy hell. All right, I'm back home with the goodie box from Wally 16, who so generously donated this to the Shenanigander cause. So let's find out what is in it. All right, here we go. This, what is this? This I'm not exactly sure what it is. I'm trying to try not to give away too much of what I know here, which is very little. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, looks like it is a potential lighting mod of some sorts. There's a little piece of paper here. Let's see what we got. Thank you for purchasing our kit. You'll find complete instructions on our website, arcadeupkeep.com. Don't hesitate to contact us with any questions you may have. Okay. That still doesn't tell me exactly what this is yet. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe that's just part of the equation. Let's dig deeper and see. Ooh, okay. This feels like something fairly substantial. What is this? Oh my. It feels like there's a board or something in here. Okay. Got my knife. This is very well protected. I'm going to make sure I don't score in too deeply. Almost in. Whoa, what is this? Arcadeupkeep.com. I have really actually no idea what this is. Some sort of lighting mod. What does that say? It says Funhouse. Look at that. That is friggin' wild. Okay, I just totally realized what this is. It goes behind the word Funhouse in the back box and lights up all the letters individually. Here, I'll show you. So somehow that board must mount right behind here, and see all this lettering is like individual bulbs, like an old school signage. That will look friggin' sweet. I've never seen the mod. I've never seen how it looks, so that'll be fun to install and check out the finished product. All right, so back to the box within a box here. Is this part of the Funhouse mod? Yeah, this looks like it. Yeah, gonna need an extra power source. So this is very elaborate. It's got menu up, down, and whatever that says, but I'm assuming that is part of the whole package there. Amazing gift, Wally. Thank you so much. Really appreciate this. I'm going to install this, and we're going to see what this looks like. But man, you are too kind, and it cost you lots of money, not only to donate this to the cause, but to ship it as well. Friggin', that's like a extra $100 Canadian. Wow. Okay, thanks again. Check out Wally16 on Pinside. He does amazing restorations. See what he's got for sale, and he's usually got a bunch of stuff listed. And you can just see the quality and the restorations, and it's just mods galore and chrome, and it's just great. Have a look and see for yourself. Almost forgot, there was an envelope in the box, and if it's what I think it is, yeah, there we go. Funhouse Marquee Motion mod. So I got the full instructions right here, printed out in color. All right, so, you know, this is not your three-step process here. This is got a few steps. Oh, and what is this? Oh, here's the installation instructions. Okay, that's more like the operating instructions, I think, how to work all the menu buttons and whatnot. These instructions are great, all with photos. Oh, look at this. This is very interesting. That's where all the jumpers go, onto different transistors and whatnot. So it uses 6 different transistors. Interesting. I wonder what it all means and how it's going to look. But oh, there's some drilling required. Okay, that's probably for the standoffs, I'm guessing. Do not tighten the board way down on the panel, as this may crack the board. Okay, this is gonna take you know, it'll take me a little bit of time, but I will document this process once I decide to do it. Could be today, could be tomorrow, I'm not really sure, but that is friggin' awesome. Alright, before I wrap up this video, I just wanted to give a shout out to Papa Sean69, who sent me a message the other day. Basically says, so I finally got caught up. He watched all 787 Shenanigander videos on my channel and thought it was appropriate to share a photo sporting the swag with his son, who is playing his first ever actual physical pinball machine, not virtual. So he's wondering if that makes him an official Shenanigander, even though he doesn't own any pinball machines. Well, not only does it make you an official Shenanigander, it makes you a top-tier Shenanigander. I don't know if there are any human beings on Earth who have actually watched all my videos, but that is an impressive feat. So thank you for the message, kind words, and I think I got a... Oh, that's... There's Papa Sean and his son sporting the logo and playing some pinball. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate that very much. And yeah, this is Dutch currently blowing up the Terminator 3 pinball machine. He beat my high score, probably by a lot. I forgot what mine was, but yeah, Dutch is blowing up T3. He's the new GC. All right, I'm out of here. See you guys later.